Hi. So, what is the biggest fear that you overcome after completing the Hanuman? Because superhero genre is one of the most difficult genre to land up. So, what was the biggest fear when you signed the movie?
There is no fear while signing the movie, but this is a small on a funny note. While we were making Hanuman, while we were in the making, suddenly Minal Murli was announced. So we wanted to watch that film also. We loved that film, but it is no way concerned with Minal Murli. This is another superhero film. This is another universe. There were not much difficulties. Yeah.
Hi sir.
Hi.
How was your working experience with Prashant sir?
This is my second film with Prashant sir. He's considered to be one of the greatest creative directors back in Hyderabad. It's always a pleasure to work with somebody who has a very wide vision of things and about the film. So whenever we are working on sets also, we just imagine until the scene. But what is on Prashant Garu's mind, we can only see once the film is done. All the visuals that you're seeing also, we have pulled this in a shoestring budget. So it was a very tight thing that we have achieved. This is not a very big film. This is not something made on hundreds of crores of budget. But this is a very small film. We have put our blood and sweat. Prashant Garu has given his 100% for the film. I'm very happy working with him, and in future also, I'm sure we'll be collaborating again and again.
Be on a Sankranti, and you have worked with Mahesh earlier, and you are getting a clash with him. So with Gundur Garu, so how are you excited are you over that?
No, I've said this in. I've spoke to a few of the Telugu media also. So there's this thing in Telugu that I said. It's called Poti. Competition is called Poti. So I said I'm not Poti for Guntur Karam. I am part of Guntur Karam. That means I'm alongside releasing the film. That is it. We are not any competition or anything. And back in Telugu also, I personally feel we are all collaborating and not competing with anybody. We are all collaborating with each other. Even Teja Sajja's film is also releasing in the same period. But Teja Garu has dubbed for a monkey character in Hanuman. So that's going to be a very fun thing, but that's only for Telugu. So we didn't mention it over here. Teja Garu has dubbed in Telugu for a monkey character. So we are all collaborating over there. So there's nothing of that sort like competition or anything. But I'm very happy to release the film for Sankranti, because Sankranti in our culture, a lot of families move to the theaters and watch films. There are even families that only watch film for Sankranti the whole year. So this is the time where a large gathering of crowds or audience we can cater our film to. That is our intention behind releasing the film for Sankranti.
Usually what happens is here, when Sri Gokulam movies picks up a movie, we definitely have high expectations. So how was it? How did you convince Sri Gokulam for this? Or what was the talks going on?
All credit goes to my producers, Niranjan Reddy Garu. I'm not aware how he has convinced or anything, but I'm really happy that we have such a solid production house backing us. Yeah, distribution.
You said you watched Minal Murli. How did you feel about the movie?
I loved it. I watched all Malayalam films. After lockdown, you don't believe me, I've started watching Malayalam. Recently I watched Kannur Squad. I wanted to watch this film of Mohanlal sir, Nehru. That film I wanted to watch, but I've been promoting since last 1 month. So once I get time, definitely I'll watch that film also. Not only me, all the Telugu audience have started following Malayalam cinema. Even when you don't dub the film in Telugu also, we are watching it with the subtitles. Yeah.
The spiritual part as well as there is a scientific part to this. Right. You see that. So how is that? How did you bring in that balance? Because the villain, you can see that he's wearing a suit and all. This is what I got from the trailer. That is like a scientific part of it. Then when it comes to Hanuman, it's like there is a spiritual part of it as well. So what is that balance that you plan and how did you keep it?
Okay, if I say this answer, don't think again it's going so spiritual wise and we are believing God in so much. Wherever the science started, no one knows, just like God. So we believe science is equal or God is more powerful. That's why he created elements like science and all other things, so that we can, learn more things and we can live on it more, we can live on it with more thoughtful way. So obviously science doesn't know many answers. Science doesn't know how the sun rises at a certain level. Exact things we couldn't able to, we don't have some answers. There is some kind of a force is there. It's running throughout the universe. That's what we believe. So the movie also shows the same. Even though science has reached so much high levels, we have so much intellectual things, everything. But there is some spiritual power that is more than everything and anything. So that's how we presented the movie also.
And ma'am, there's a small confusion regarding the title. Not a confusion, but it's like Hanuman. When the name is, it basically it is related to a faith, right? So how would it feel like now? How would people from other faith, how would they connect to the movie, or how acceptable the movie would be for them? Have you put a thought into that?
Actually, initially when we announced the movie, it's Hanuman.
Okay.
It's a man with superpowers from Hanuman. But fortunately, everybody is taking it as a Hanuman only. So that we feel somehow happy and connected to it also. And we also believe that, as I said, we started this movie as a very small scale and low budget movie with belongs to one region, something like that. But after seeing the comparisons and growth and the support from all the people, I don't think so now it's a religious thing anymore. Everybody needs that support, courage, confidence. So if we believe that Hanuman is there, there will be some positivity. There is no kind of comment saying that it can't be happen, something like that. So maybe that's how it is happening. And I hope everybody supports also.
Definitely, there is full support from us.